Salutations, Internet land, and welcome back to another episode of the Tavern Talk. As per usual, I am your host. I am DJ. Across from me, drinking at the bar, is Mikey.
I finally got my health good enough to wear my headset, and I forgot to charge it.
We love that around here. We absolutely love that. Dude, so there really is no topic that we're going to be talking about today, but hey, so one of the things that I at least wanted to touch up on, you guys can look forward to a full podcast about it, but it's like our fucking 5-year anniversary, dude. Like as of this recording, our 5-year anniversary has come and gone.
Yeah, I got the notification on my phone the other day, and it's like, yeah, celebrating 5 years, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, excuse you? What did you say to me?
Happy anniversary to us. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes, which we will talk about in this episode, and then you can expect like more details and a bigger breakdown of what's been going on in our lives over the course of this past year, and what we can look forward to, and what we plan on doing in a full podcast episode. Because right now we're gonna crunch this all down in underneath an hour. But you said so. First off, happy anniversary, happy birthday to us, whatever you want to say.
Happy anniversary to you.
But so what is going on in the life of Mikey? I know you've had a lot of shit happening. I know you guys, like the last, 2 days, you and Mando and a bunch of other ne'er-do-wells almost destroyed your livers for reasons.
I didn't do too bad yesterday. Sunday was a travesty and a half, but yesterday wasn't too bad. Yeah, no, it's been a busy couple of weeks, man. We haven't been seeing much on the internet at all, because we've had birthdays, we've had Father's Day, we've had friends from out of state coming in to visit for the first time in years. We had birthdays, we had Father's Day, we had family coming in. Like, it's just been hectic, dude. All this stuff happened at once. We did some crazy kicking barbecues, lots of drinking, lots of swimming. It's just been a grand 2 weeks. It's been super, super fun. But I'm hitting the wall right now. I'm so tired. I'm serious.
Getting to that point of just like, I can't keep doing this.
Pretty much. Today was like, I was gonna do stuff and I kind of just crashed and decided we're taking it easy. The only chores I've realistically done are washed a load of laundry, and we got invaded by feral cats again, so I did get them over to the shelter because they were very sick and they were not looking too hot. So
Wait, cats?
we were able to capture. Huh?
Did you say feral cats?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dude, we have such a bad cat problem in our area. Like last year, actually, I don't know if I told this story on the podcast, but my neighbor was moving, and in the process of him moving, feral cats got into his house and took over the place. And I had to remove 22 cats from his house before he was able to clean it out and sell the place. Dude, 22 cats can make a horrid mess very, very quickly.
Because all I do is eat and have sex.
Oh no, you're forgetting piss and shit everywhere.
That's true. That is also true.
It's mostly the piss. It was everywhere.
Oh god, that's.
Oh, what?
Not sound rancid, but like, dude, something about cat piss. It's just absolutely horrible.
Vile.
Quick
warning for those in the audience with sensitive stomachs. This is your warning for the next 20 to 30 seconds.
Hey, man up.
I had to go in this house, obviously, and the smell was crazy. And it didn't bother me too much because I have nerve damage in my nose and I can't smell particularly well.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in and I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty bad. And this homeowner's son was helping me, and he's just one hand on the door, just hitting the bleh, 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 bleh. And I'm like, just go outside for fuck's sake. You're not helping. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna help. Go wait outside.
You are just hurting yourself.
He was green by the time we got out of there. I felt so bad for the guy.
Oh my gosh. See, at least you guys are like having a good time and hanging out. Where I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. If I want to travel anywhere, I had to go at least half an hour to go do anything.
Uh,
Absolute fucking anything. Don't get me wrong. It's pros and cons, pros and cons. Don't you dare. I know the movement I just did. Don't you fucking dare. But like some of the pros, I'm not bothered by anyone or anything. I live out in the middle of nowhere. I get to just breathe in fresh air, and it's very peaceful. It's very calming. It's actually really
mhm,
nice. Not like being away from the city for the first time in years.
mhm.
Downside, there's nothing out here. There's absolutely nothing to do out here, bro. My roommate and I, which I got some stories I'm going to be telling about her later. Yeah, look forward to those. Um, we drove 15 minutes just to go to a local mom and pop shop just to find out that they were closed because the owner had pneumonia. So we went back to the house, then realized, oh, wait, shit, we were only another 5 minutes away from getting to mainland. Why did we just go to mainland?
I know that feeling quite intimately because there was a time where Mando pretty much lived in the furthest end of nowhere out here, and we did that all the damn time.
It's getting more and more surreal to me, like as I keep leveling up in age of like the stuff that I used to do back like way back when compared to now where like DJ circa 10, 12 years ago, I wanted to do the stupidest of stuff. I wanted to do the stupid stunts. Randomly it came across my mind, and by the way, disclaimer, don't ever do this. Ever, okay? All this stuff that I'm about to be talking about is very hazardous to your health, and you should never, ever, ever do it. Ever. But for some reason, do you ever have those thoughts that just randomly come across your mind where you just go, ugh, why did I do that?
Every damn day.
And in this case, for some reason, I was easily convinced, and by easily convinced, I was asked if I would, and the answer was yes, uh, to get on top of a Jeep Liberty and hang on for dear life while my buddy guns it uphill, and I'm just hanging on to things where you like put like snowboards and surfboards and shit, those little racks on the top.
Oh my god, I'm
Yeah,
fucking headache wreck.
yeah, that. And for some reason, that came across my mind, and I'm like, why? Why did that have to come across my face right now inside this Walmart? A lot of people are seeing me scowl right now, and I'm embarrassed.
Hmm. It's funny you say that because a little prior to the time of recording, one of the biggest drag racers just got blacklisted essentially from all the racetracks for doing a stunt where his friend hopped in the bed of his truck, which is like a flat tonneau cover style, and holding on while he did a burnout down the quarter mile at 110 miles an hour. Not a burnout, a fucking wheelie.
Oh no, you're gonna fall at the back and you're gonna break your coccyx.
He could have, but he didn't. Luckily, everybody's safe and fine. But like, it's those crazy intrusive thoughts that get us in the worst trouble.
Yeah, it's just making me date and age myself because now I've gone from I'm down to do some of the stupidest stunts. Like I think I've shown you guys pictures. I know I put it in the Discord. Our Discord you should absolutely join, by the way. Um, of like me doing stuff like jumping over picket fences or diving over like bonfires, throwing all
You did
caution to
that
the
one.
wind. You what?
You did. You posted the bonfire one. I
Yeah,
remember that.
and I'm like, and now at my age now, I'm just like, dude, the thought of leaving my house, just why? I went to the bar for the first time in like, oh, I don't know, I think I think 4 months. I walked in there. I saw some people that I recognized. They acted like they hadn't seen me in years because it almost was that time frame. And they were just like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? I thought you were just an old man that doesn't leave your house. Yeah,
Ow.
you're not wrong, but yeah. Sorry, I'm getting
Oh,
sidetracked and I'm just starting to realize like, do I just need to go out and do more fun shit before it's too
it's good
late?
for the soul. But as we get older, you do gotta pace yourself. Like right now, I'm hitting the wall of burning it at both ends. So I gotta reel it back in a little bit. Have an easy day or two.
Because I still remember when we were talking about you going out for your lemons race, which holy shit, it's still fucking crazy to think I have a friend who drives,
Yay!
who races, and immediately that inner parental in me is just like I remember when he first said that he was going to be doing this lemons races, And I'm like, okay, well, let's talk about the safety equipment. What point harness are you using? Are you wearing a helmet? And then when you showed us the hollowed shell of the inside of the cab, and I'm like, I'm going to
We're
faint.
putting the yeah, we're gonna put a cage in it. It didn't stay hollow for very long.
It sucks to age, man. That's why enjoy and live your life now. Because hey, guess what? You're gonna get to my point where you're gonna get to, well, worse. You're going to get to my point. You're gonna be like, I'm just not gonna leave the house
You're
unless I
only
have
like
to.
2 years older than me. I don't know where this attitude is coming from.
I know, but 2 years is significant. It's significant.
I don't believe you because everyone's like, yeah, when you're 30, you're gonna slow down. On my 30th birthday, I quit my job, went to a new job within 24 hours after I drank all night, went to after the burial show and moshed and did Jaeger bombs. Like nothing changed. I'm still the same dickhead I
Oh,
was at 21.
oh yeah, dude. Like, okay, so first of all, is this the same place where you left your stinky ass uniform in your boss's office and then
No,
locked
no,
the
no,
door?
no. That was a decade and some change ago. Yeah, that was
Oh
like a
shit.
decade ago. Yeah, we've known each other for a minute, bro.
God, how long has it
And like
been?
it's been a long time. I mean, I almost said out loud, and I'm like, nah, that kind of hurt my soul a little bit. But I I still like to do things. I still like to go out and have the fun. I just can't do it as often as I
Oh yeah.
used to because we are getting older. I'll acknowledge that, but you gotta pace yourself. Done. I haven't hit that point where the drive to be an idiot falls off yet.
Like, I think in the right setting, I could still be convinced to do some
Hmm.
idiotic shit, but I would want to have some safety nets. Like, I want the guarantee that I'm not gonna die, or at least if I'm gonna get severely injured, can an ambulance readily be accessible to our location right now? Because I'm not doing this crazy shit in the middle of nowhere.
For sure. I was actually gonna hit a rave on Saturday, but
Raving's still fun.
my wallet got stolen by a homeless person, so I ended up not going.
Oh, you can't just drop eat like that.
What?
How did you get your wallet stolen by a homeless man?
Dude, it fell out right in front of my house, and I went in, I changed, I sat down for like 10 minutes, and I came right back out to that exact spot, and I checked my security cams. The dude already walked up and grabbed it, like right in front of my house. Yeah, so I was without my wallet for a few days, which pissed me off because he returned it after like 5 days, after I had already canceled all my cards and ordered a new license and all that. And then he's like, "Yeah, man, I found it." And I'm like, "I know, I saw you on camera." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I gotta go." And he tosses it to me and runs. And I'm like, "You motherfucker!" He spent all my cash and then gave it back.
Dude, this is gonna be super boomer of me, dude. I'm that dude that will randomly, like, especially when it comes to my wallet, because I've lost my wallet one time at a concert when I was 16.
Hmm.
Never again. I'm that dude that you'll see randomly, like, patting. I'm gonna dox myself a little bit. I keep my wallet in my back left pocket, but I also wear trip
Hmm.
pants, so those pockets are about 2.5 feet deep. If you're really gonna try to
Hmm.
pickpocket me, I'll know. But I'm that guy that you'll see randomly just like reach behind just to grab, and then people are constantly just like, did that guy just randomly grab his ass? Making sure my assets are still there. Thank you very
Hey, I'm
much.
feeling myself, man. Piss off.
Trying to have a good time at the electronic section at Best Buy. I'm having a good time here. I'm looking at
Pretty
OLEDs.
much. OLEDs. You get that
That's
liquid crystal.
I still don't even know what the fucking OLED or a QLED is.
I would tell you, but I don't know off the top of my head either.
See? How many more letters are we gonna
um,
put in front of lead?
you know what? I had a bit for that, and as soon as I looked at you in your stupid cat girl eyes, I just forgot it. um, I was gonna tell you though, since you did bring up lemons, 24 Hours of Lemons is doing a very special race that we're in the raffle for because 350 teams applied and there's only 400 slots available, or 45 slots available.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we get to race at the legendary Laguna Seca for 1 day and 1 day only. Normally these are 2 day events. Um,
So you guys already got in?
it's No, we're gonna find out in 6 days of filmings. So on the
Cross your fingers.
1st of
Cross your
July.
fingers.
I know, right? 1st of July, they're doing the announcement live on Instagram, and if we get in, we have till October to get ready to race on one of the most difficult legendary tracks in the area in our piece of shit 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or Jeep Cherokee. Not the Grand, the Cherokee.
So, what makes this track for those that don't have ball knowledge on racing? Hi.
Uh,
What makes this track so difficult? Is there like dips?
Very simply, it is a highly technical track made for vintage style racing where there was less safety regulation and more action. There's a turn called the carousel where you go into a sharp hook to the right, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember track layout in my head. And it's a 4-story hill that just drops steep with a bank like a roller coaster. Yeah, that's one of the obstacles on this track.
Holy shit!
All right, the carousel might be Sonoma now that I'm thinking about it. It's the same layout, but I think I got my name wrong. What's the... Hold up, Laguna Seca
Because he's on desktop, he can just
track
tab over to Internet
obstacles.
Explorer. Wow. Whatever internet browser he uses.
The corkscrew, that's what it's called. Yes. The carousel is Sonoma Raceway, which has a similar one that goes the opposite direction, and it's banked and like super long and windy. I've been going down the carousel, coasting because I'm like, man, it's foggy. The road's super slick because it got like to 10 degrees and the track froze over the day before. I'm like, I'm gonna coast. Let's take this easy. And as I'm halfway down, I see a Mini Coupe on 2 wheels off the track. I see a Pinto sliding all over the place at the bottom of the the bottom of the hill, trying not to end up backwards. And then I just see this little Datsun pickup behind me, all four brakes locked up, just skidding, trying not to hit any of us. I'm like, yep, this is road racing, folks. We're here for the adventure.
God damn.
Oh yeah. So it's a really cool course. It's kind of like, I don't want to be that guy, but it's kind of like the Charizard of road racing around here. Everyone's after that chase, that
No,
chase card.
I feel that.
So if we can get on, it'd be really, really cool. And it's a unique event for the 25th birthday of Lemon's. Is it Lemons or Laguna Seca? I don't even remember off the top of my head. It's Lemons, I'm pretty sure. Laguna Seca's old as shit.
Oh, that lets you film it?
So it's a party. You hang out, you take pictures, we do a parade lap, and then they let us rip on this super high level road course in these really janky crap cars.
Would they let you film it from like either outside or inside the cab?
Oh yeah, we are allowed to bring cameras like I have filmed in previous races. Which just might not sound as good because this track has really strict rules. And you actually have to make a lot of the race cars quieter to compete there for safety and noise ordinance and things like that.
It's racing. It's supposed to be loud.
Oh, dude, I know and I get it, but annoying rich people, buy these premium properties next to tracks and then complain and bitch and moan. Oh, it's too loud. I can't sleep at night. Well, why'd you build your fucking house next to an airport or a racetrack, you dumbass? I have a personal beef with this class of people, obviously.
No, trust me, I feel it. I still remember. This is a few years ago, but when I still lived in the city, they built this apartment complex, like the Sears apartment complex, directly behind 2 bars, the strip club that I used to work at, and a military base.
Oh my god.
And constantly we were getting noise complaints, just like, you guys are partying. Do you know what time it is? And I'm like, you call it partying. I call it, I'm clocked in right now at work.
This is my job.
So I need you to shut the fuck up. I'm trying to make money. And so are the girls.
Exactly.
God.
Dude, people are like that. We had a new golf course get built out here, and people were bitching because they built a house next to the golf course, and golf balls kept hitting their house. Like, what do
Sucks
you
to
think was gonna
suck.
happen?
Uh, this is the topic that also we were going to transition naturally into as I'm addressing the elephant in the room. Fucking Karens, man. Something about the
Oh
summer
yeah,
months just gets people fucking riled up.
it's the heat. It makes them crazy.
I thought it was the fucking menopause. That might have been insensitive.
Don't worry, there's menopause too. What? Have you never heard that before?
Oh yeah, of course I've heard of menopause, and especially like the male version. I don't think we've ever like decided as a collective on the in the internet like the male version of a Karen. I think they called it a Darren, possibly a Kyle. No, it can't be Kyle. Kyle and Chad punch
No, Kyle's.
drywall.
Yeah, Kyle's anger, unpredictability, raw, untamed, pure white boy energy.
I guess maybe Darren for the rhyming aspect. Either way, you all suck.
God,
So
that'd be a horrible couple name, Karen and Darren. If there's a couple named Karen and Darren out there, I'm sorry. Oof.
no, I just want to harp on Karens for a little bit, just because the last I'd say the last 2 weeks between my roommate, who is a Karen, I live with her, and well, I'm sorry, I tolerate her, but that and especially where I work, because I work in a casino, I see these people all the time. Do you mind if I tell you a story?
Oh yeah, send it, bro.
Okay. You want a work story or a roommate story?
I don't want to talk about work right now because I had a day there myself. So let's go with the roommate story.
Okay, okay, okay. So, this woman, we can never just straight up go shopping, okay? Like, this might be like the separation of, especially with me being a dude, spoiler alert, and also, immersion break. Always got to do it. But, the main thing that I hate is when we go to a store and we spend more time at the store looking at shit that she wouldn't buy instead of going and finding the shit that she would. So, prime example, this happened literally yesterday. She's wanting to put up a string of LED lights outside because she's fixed up the patio for summer months and she's wanting to have parties and everything. And we go to this LED section, and she's just like, they want $44 for that. I can find that so much. I can find that so much cheaper at this place. Then why are we looking at them here? Why aren't we at the place where you can get them cheaper? Well, I'm also juggling if I want to just buy them online because I can get them cheaper online. Which begs the question, why are we here? Why are we looking at stuff that you wouldn't buy? Let's go get the stuff that you would buy. That's what she just goes, I'm totally indecisive. Go get the things that you need to get. I'll be over here. I'm like, okay. 2 minutes later, I come back. I come back with a tire pump, 2 Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls, and a breakfast burrito, just in case I get a little hungry in the morning. And I'm like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're already done with your shopping? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't spend time looking at shit that I'm not gonna buy. I go and get the shit I plan on buying, and she'll get mad. She's one of those what's that shit called when if you can find it at another store and then you tell that store that this store sells it for cheaper?
I
Price
don't
matching.
even know that there's a word for it.
It's called it's
God,
price matching.
I guess, but like price matching is something you do and don't say to the staff. But when you say it to the staff, God, that drives me up a wall. That drives me up a wall so much. Sorry, I worked sales for a lot of years, and it fucks me up when I have flashbacks like this.
This woman price matches, and she will go up to the most with the utmost respect, and I do not mean this in a disrespectful manner at all. But she will go to some random person on the floor who is for lack of a better word, the lowest of the low on the totem. Okay.
Yep. That's been me. I get it.
And she's just like, excuse me, well, first off, do you work here? The big blue Walmart vest should scream yes or no, but maybe I'm crazy. So I saw that you guys are selling insert item here for this much. Well, I just looked online and I just found out that insert store here is selling it for $3 cheaper. What are you gonna do about that? Samuel, who's just stocking shelves, just goes, "What do you want me to do about it?"
Yeah.
I'm sitting here giving her the signal of that's not his job. That's not his job. But at that point, she's committed to the
What do you think I
binge.
do here, ma'am?
What?
It's like, what do you think I do here, ma'am?
Because here's the kicker. So as soon as I finally get it in her head, that dude, that's not this dude's job. You need to talk to a manager or somebody else who's not wearing the blue vest and blue jeans. No disrespect. And we leave the store, and I'm telling her, like, why did you verbally assault that man? Well, he didn't do the thing that I needed him to do. Because he can't. That's not in his job description. Well, what does he do? He puts shit on the shelf. He's a stock person.
Yep.
That's what he does. He puts shit on the shelves. And you verbally assaulted that man. And if we can't show our face in this Walmart ever again, it's your fault.
You know, I have a theory of why people are like this. And it's not like, I'm going to say something kind of mean, but not in a malicious way. I think, and I could be wrong, that they're actually too stupid to grasp the concept that just because you work somewhere doesn't mean you're the boss. They don't understand that. Like, if they walked into this bar right now and they see you behind the counter, oh, DJ's got to be the owner. He's behind the bar.
No.
That's not necessarily true at all. He could work here. He could be just keeping an eye on the bar. I've seen that shit happen plenty of times in real life. I thought that was a sitcom thing.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Same recording, but some technical difficulties happened, so we're going to finish out the rest of the episode in Discord. So, because these technical difficulties have now ruined my night, drink responsibly. Cheers to you.
Or hydrate with water, because I'm old and dying over here.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm cracking some claws. But yeah, so the last thing that I heard before Meta decided to absolutely rock my shit, we were talking about Karens, and you were about to go in on the whole the reasoning you think why Karens think the way they do.
Okay, so it is just a theory, mind you, audience. This isn't like the statement or belief of NoSkill. This is just a theory of a little green dude on the internet who clearly isn't even a good VTuber. I'm on a standard checkerboard backdrop. Like, how shitty is this?
Real quick, now your mouth works perfectly.
Yeah, because this isn't in VR chat. This is my actual model.
Oh, okay.
Which is annoying because side tangent. The VR model for VR chat, I can't even remember, VRM or whatever the fuck, whatever you want to call it. Way harder to update than this setup. Way harder. I don't know why. It's the same programs. It's the same tools. Massive pain in the butt. This one works every time. And someone pointed out, hey, you got this orange outline. I did that on purpose, okay? It's not an accident.
Meant to be there.
I know. I have an orange glow for a reason. It's so I stand out better on backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm doing. Please piss off. Anyways,
respectfully.
Like I was saying, I think Karens genuinely are too dumb to understand that the person they're talking to is not the owner, not the manager, not the boss. They're just a person who works here. And I know you feel like you need to be heard. I know you feel like you have this desire to take charge of the situation and show the man what's what. That is a minimum wage, probably fresh out of high school kid. Let him do his job in peace. He doesn't need somebody twice his age telling him everything he's doing wrong and what's wrong with the world and why you're so damn special. Because you're not. You're another paying customer, arguably less special because you're being shitty to random employees just trying to make a living. Fuck. My blood pressure's high already.
See, and then me personally, I think it just comes from this weird, deranged, and delusional sense of entitlement. Like, things are just supposed to go your way because you exist. And that's not the case, okay? Because it's happened to me when it still happens to me. I still work in technically customer service, which apparently being security guard, I still have to, like people. But
Yeah.
the one thing that I hate / love seeing is when these Karens want to, like you said, talk shit to like these, a lot of them just teenagers. I remember there was a craze going on where like people were getting angry at Chipotle workers because they were stiffing them on portions. It's like, hey, not for nothing.
You go to Chipotle, you deserve it. Fuck them. What are they gonna do? Cancel me?
True.
Eat authentic Mexican food where you can't read the menu. That's how you know it's gonna be good.
But yeah, there
continue.
was like this trend and craze where people were just filming themselves yelling or getting angry at Chipotle workers for like stiffing them on their portions, and it's like, dude, that's what they've been mandated to do. That's what the boss told them to do. They are doing what they are told, because you know what happens if you don't do what you're told? You get fired.
You don't say. It's almost like they're not lining their pockets with their extra guac money from fucking upselling you on 40 cents of guacamole, you dumbass. So mad right now.
And I know I said this story on a Tavern Talk forever ago, but a young DJ was working at a grocery store, and a lady was getting mad that the thing that she needs help with, I can't do. And in this case, it was to retrieve something from behind a locked cabinet. If the cabinet is locked, the only people that have access to it are the managers, because they have the keys. And I can't do anything about it. It's probably something that's relatively 21 and up, or at least 18 and up. In which case, especially around this time, it was alcohol and condoms. They were behind lock boxes.
Always.
I don't have access to those because I'm not old enough. I'm 16. And this lady is getting angry at me because I'm not helping her, and I've tried my best, because again, I'm 16, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a fucking stoner and a skateboarder, but I'm trying my best to just tell this woman, I wish I could help you, but I can't legally. I can't do it. And so she starts getting uppity and angry, and she's calling me names. And the one thing that really set, every time I think about this story, I'm like, what's in it for you to make fun of and name call this teenage kid who's just trying to make it through summer to save enough money to buy a car so he has freedom for mom and dad for next school year? What's in it for you to just start name calling a literal child? Is it a kink thing?
No, it's a superiority complex, because for the first time in their life, they have power over somebody, and instead of wielding it responsibly like Spider-Man and Uncle Ben taught us all as kids, they feel the need to flex it and turn into the goddamn Green Goblin the first chance they get. And it fucking pisses me off that these people are allowed to pay, or they're allowed to vote and make decisions that affect all of us, because they have no idea how to be responsible as adults. They cannot contain themselves with a modicum of power. It's, oh my god. Don't laugh at me. I saw that.
No, because it's true, dude. It's so true.
Oh, I have hair to pull out now. I might just start at this point.
Because I've seen it from like it happening to me, where some lady, for those who remember the story, this lady, because my manager finally came over and said, yeah, man, it's not the fact that he doesn't want to help you, it's the fact that he can't legally, for the third time, legally. And she decided to just do that deadpan look towards me, even though she's talking to my manager, and be like, well, I'm sorry, your employee isn't educated enough to handle this task. And at that point in my mind, I'm like, is she stupid? She might be stupid. She was just told that I can't do it legally, and she's still saying it's my fault.
Yeah.
Is she stupid?
Yeah.
She might be stupid.
They are. They really are. But what's crazy is, if you went to any of these people and did that to them at their job, they would be the first person to break down and cry. Like, they're not built to take the kind of abuse they're dishing out. It is wild.
Dude, I still remember what. So I also, as it's been known on this channel, I do security at a casino. I said it earlier in the episode. Back when VR chat still worked, that was a good time. That was a good time, wasn't it? That was. One of my favorite things is the aftermath of when a Karen blows up, especially for security guards. We deal with it every single day. Somebody's not going their way, especially when it comes to gambling. And My favorite thing is the aftermath. At one point, we had this woman. She was getting kicked out of one of the restaurants. She was getting kicked out of one of the restaurants. We get called. We're just like, okay, let's get her out of here. We finally separate her, but now she's throwing a tantrum because we need her off the property, but she got dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
So now she needs to wait for whoever's supposed to come and pick her up. It's also pouring rain out. Do we be assholes and throw her in the pouring rain, or do we keep her dry and monitored until whoever's supposed to be here gets here? So we did the nice thing. We let her hang out. She's cussing at us the entire time, and I'm saying she's throwing every single name she could think of. Some of them were new to me with what she was calling me.
Oh yeah, I love those. Love those.
And finally, we think her husband finally rolls up. He apologizes profusely. She looks him dead in the face and she goes, "What are you apologizing to them for? Fight them now." Okay. Well,
that is so funny. You broke one of my eyes. Look at me. That is the sheer audacity. My new favorite book, The Lion, the Witch, and the sheer audacity of this bitch. I can't even.
And in my mind, I
Oh
was
my
just
God.
like, okay, well, you did say for better or worse. And sometimes for worse can be bad as hell. But and most importantly, there's one of you and 6 of us. How much do you really care about this woman?
Till death do you part. And if you play your cards wrong, it might be quicker than you think, Pip.
You might be parting in the next 30 seconds, homie.
Oh yeah.
But so
dude, Pete, Sorry. You're good. You're good. Go. You go. I'm stewing over here, and my eye is broken, and I'm having a day.
So after about 5 minutes, he finally calms her down enough to at least get her into the fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
And then while they haven't even driven away yet, and to boot, their windows are down. Now, I've talked about my manager a lot amongst my friends. You guys know the famous show that I can't say.
Yeah.
That I have in Discord.
I love this show.
Yeah.
My coworkers watch every week. They love the new installments.
So they haven't driven away yet, and their windows are down, and we're standing outside. My boss, whom has no fucking filter whatsoever and does not care who you are, he just also calls out while we're about to walk inside. He goes, "Divorced in a year now."
I like this guy. That's some shit I would say.
And then he just disappears. We're all just like, you can't just say that. He did. He just says it.
Oh my god. I had a friend like that who would yell shit like, he's gonna leave when he finds somebody who could actually give head, and then he'd slam the door, and we're just like, what is wrong with you? What the hell, man?
The head game weak.
Say that to a grown-ass adult.
Oh my gosh.
Oh fuck.
The Karen is a very, very wild creature. And again, respect to you thinking that you know everything, because you don't. That's just true, the fact. But my only advice to Karens is, first off, get your head out of your ass.
Oh yeah.
2, 90% of your qualms and concerns could be absolutely resolved if you just did a little research or listened to reason.
Oh yeah, but they can't be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So can't do either of those two things.
I mean, I understand, especially if something's not going your way, getting a little frustrated. That happens to it happens to everybody, literally everybody.
Yeah.
But just because something's not going your way means you need to ruin someone else's day.
Oh yeah. Actually, so you mind for a quick detour here? It's still Karen related.
Yeah.
Without giving the jack off more credit than he deserves, I actually got to get. I didn't get directly involved. I had to help people who had to deal with a dude who's pretty much the Karen of YouTube, a professional grifter, if you will, who just goes around starting shit trying to get reactions out of people.
Why do I
Yeah.
feel like I know this? Like, know this person.
I was telling you guys loosely about this. Like I said, I'm not gonna name his channel because fuck him.
Yeah,
But
don't
this
give him
guy
a
has
fuck.
a massive following, and all he does is just go around and I quote, research and survey situations. That's how he puts it on his channel description, on his bio. In reality, he just goes and pushes buttons until he gets a response, and he edits everything to look like people came at him hostile first. Dude, having seen the real situation of what happened and having seen the edits after the fact, bro, it's you couldn't even say there's a bit of honor in this person. Like, not even a little. And so the people who are out there who live like this, how do you sleep at night? How do you have like in any self-respect when you look in the mirror? You're just a grown-ass bully who's just out here accosting people for views.
Just
Or the $10 off your shitty Walmart plastic garden lights.
dude, so just based off of what you just said, I'm gonna let you know right now, and audience members look forward to this. There will be a part 2, maybe even a 3.
Maybe.
I hate nuisance tubers. I hate nuisance streamers.
Same.
I hate content creators whose sole purpose, whose sole content is to just make other people's lives a living hell for no other reason other than you can. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy that
Well,
there's about to be like a crackdown on some of them. Like 2 of the biggest ones. Well, I actually won't say the names either, but if you've been paying attention to anything YouTube related in the last like 6 months, both of them got arrested.
oh, you talking? What is one of them? The big one they got smacked up in South Korea.
Yes.
Yeah, he got hit the 1-2 piece, man. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, he's in jail, and the other one got arrested on, I think it was just possession charges, but still, the fact that he got arrested because he was walking in the middle of the street, and the cops are just like, we don't care who you are. You're breaking the law. You're under arrest. And his security guard was trying so hard to like stand in between him, like, oh no, I'm sorry, I got him. You want to go too, big fella? Nah. Beat it. And I'm sitting there just fucking nipples hard, like, oh my god, yes, finally.
Use the taser. He's resisting. Sorry. I saw you go for the drink as I said it. I'm like, I'm about to fuck up his keyboard. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. That was on
It's all
me.
good.
But, like, you want to see these people lose because when they were like 14, they discovered, oh my God, I get attention by being a problem. And then they modeled their entire life after that and they never grew the fuck up. And it's so frustrating. So, at least in this circumstance, the people ask me, because I know some stuff about this, hey, how do I combat this? And I'm like, well, it's simple. Step 1, don't engage. That's what they want. If you ignore them, they're going to get mad. They might escalate, but if they escalate to the point where you can, call the cops and take legal action, that's more ammo in your metaphorical gun. I mean that, like, seriously, I'm talking about, like, making a legal case and a restraining order and all that. Don't be fucking trying to quote me as some crazy radical out here. I'm just green, not a turtle. Different kind of radical. Anyways, yeah, don't engage. Separate yourself from the situation if possible, and if you're stuck in a spot where you can't do much about it, play copyrighted music. They're not going to post the video because they won't be able to make any money off of it because they would then have to pay the artist. And if you really want to double down on that, play Disney music or Metallica because their copyright team is aces. Metallica copyrighted their own VOD because they're so aggressive and stupid with claiming their intellectual property.
Yep.
They lost themselves money because they thought somebody was stealing their work.
Yeah. Disney music, Metallica, or anything owned by UMG, they're gonna run in fear.
Oh yeah. So just pull out your JBL, hold it up high. I lifted my hands. This model doesn't have working hands. I just wiggle. Um, and yeah, just chase them down with it. Play It's a Small World and watch them run in terror because they can't use that footage anymore.
I think my
Or they
favorite.
might edit it in silence to be like, look what this asshole did, blah, 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 blah. But, actions speak louder than words, fuckface.
Because we do have a couple of those that wander around these parts where I live, and it's true. Either it's like just don't engage because that's what we're looking for. Also, depending on the state that you live in, if they persist and keep like hassling you, not saying you should do this unless it's inside the game of Minecraft. Knock a motherfucker the fuck out. In Minecraft, of course.
There are mutual combat states, and if somebody invades your private space aggressively, you are allowed to do that. So, I mean, just know your local laws and understand the consequences of your actions.
Look up your local laws and your statutes and what is and is not okay.
What's funny, though, is, DJ, like you said, they wander around your parts. This dickhead is not from our parts. He drove almost 2 hours because he's been blacklisted from everywhere from here to there. And he needs content, he needs to keep making money, so he drove 2 hours away in his shitty old like clapped out like 90s Civic. yeah just for anything for the views, man, anything for the views. And like I don't even want to get into it because it's going to be very obvious what video it is because it's kind of blowing up right now, but there's some shit off stream I want to tell you. Like, it's fucking crazy.
All right.
I'm just trying to protect the privacy of some friends that I know don't really want to be brought into this part of my hobby, so I'm not going to throw their name or their likeness and shit out there.
And we said at the top of this, especially with like getting attention, good attention, bad attention. These people just want attention, and it's a lot easier to get bad attention. And my main fear is like, how far are you willing to go to get this attention? Like at one point, one of the guys, I think you know what I'm talking about when I say he crashed a freaking car.
Oh, dude, he's not even. I know exactly who you're talking about. That's not even the one that I think of when people say that, because that's mild.
But still, the fact that, like, I refuse to say this dude's name, but you crashed a very expensive car, sir. You crashed a McLaren. Your buddy's head is busted open and it's bleeding from his skull. And you said, "Oh shit, record this. This is gonna go great."
Yeah, there are those people. They don't give a shit about nothing but their success, and the way they determine success is indefinitely guaranteed that they will not be liked by their inner circle. They're just going to be used for the rest of their life.
Dude, it's fucking disgusting. Like, I hope you stub your toe on everything, dude. I swear to God.
Seriously. Seriously. I have a friend who actually does like deep handcrafted documentaries and like really well thought out projects where she researches lost cars and like automotive history. And it does okay on YouTube. But these jackoffs who go and just harass people in public, millions and millions of views, man. Like, I hate that shit so much.
Because I've not for none, but like the greater YouTube audience, it's like they're a bunch of. Oh, what's the one where you actually like to watch people suffer and make asses of themselves? Is it sadism? It might be sadism.
There's a certain level of like disconnect with humanity, so people just enjoy watching crazy cringe shit.
Because like
Tom Segura's new section of his podcast, Horrible or Funny, where you watch people getting in accidents, you decide if it's horrible or funny. They're all horrible. They're all horrible.
But it's just the fact that we've entered this realm, or at least have been in this realm where, with like in the internet, where people enjoy watching dumb shit happen. I'm not gonna say bad shit, but dumb shit. Like, you're watching this person make an ass of themselves, and you're just like, yeah, keep it going. I'm enjoying this shit. Get to 5 subs. Now jump off. Jump off that rock. Now go punch that woman. Why?
Can we dial that last one back, Chief?
Yeah, sorry.
And I agree. I 100% agree. And that's where people are these days. And I don't get it, because my feed is cars, dogs, wombats, and cosplayers. And I'm being 100% serious. I love cute wombat videos. They're so dope. If you don't have any in your feed, you should get you some of that.
I don't have wombat, but I have capybara.
Capybaras is dope too. Love capybaras.
Cosplayers, food prawn, and heart style shuffling.
Oh yeah, good bit of hard style in there too. Hey, and actually, did you see the video of the capybara being rescued from a storm drain the other day?
Yes.
And to get the jaws of life to pry his ass out of there, he just pops up and casually strolls away.
God, this honestly, if worst case scenario, if I can't use the VR chat stuff, in which case you guys are gonna think I'm talking nonsense, this can be an episode in its own right. Because I can still sit here and talk about this shit all day, from Karens to cringe YouTube stuff. We got opinions, man. So that's why I think we should come back and do this again, or at least maybe do a full podcast about it. Just talking shit, like and we'll title it "Shooting from the Hip."
Oh, I'm down because like I'm just gonna give you a headline that we really need to talk about. 3-6 Mafia played a concert at SeaWorld. And so it's Waka Flocka Flame, bro. I would be so down to go catch a hip hop legend show and then go ride some roller coasters and see some dolphins.
Sorry, I just fucking seizured at that sentence.
I love this shit. Dude, I'm so excited to see 3-6 Mafia in October.
3-6 Mafia at SeaWorld. And my brain went, hold up, hard reset.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But I think that's gonna be a good spot to end it here for the Tavern Talk. For the Tavern Talk. Again, I'm so sorry that we had to change the format. VR chat and Meta decided, we're prioritizing us right now. But if there is an off chance that you guys don't even see that footage, you don't know what I'm talking about, and we're just a couple of dudes shooting the shit in Discord. But thank you very much for hanging out with us this evening. Mikey, thank you very much for spending some time and hanging with me and talking about Karens and how shitty they are.
Always.
On that note, ladies and germs, there's some buttons in the comment section down below. I highly recommend you do what you want to with them. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.